a lonely lighthouse perched on a desolate island at the edge of the world, and 3 men who vanished from it without a single trace. More than a century later, the disappearance of the lighthouse keepers of the Flannan Isles remains one of the most chilling and enduring maritime mysteries of all time. The story begins on December 15, 1900. The steamer Arcta is sailing toward the coast of Scotland when its crew notices something deeply unsettling. The lighthouse on the island of Mora, normally a bright, guiding beacon, is completely dark. A very bad sign, especially during the stormy winter season. Mora is a small, windswept island in the North Atlantic, home only to seabirds and the 3 lighthouse keepers, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. All 3 were experienced, disciplined men, accustomed to the isolation and the harsh weather. Their job was simple, but absolutely vital: keep the light burning to guide ships safely through the treacherous waters. But sometime around December 15th, all 3 men simply disappeared. When the Arcta reported the unlit beacon, the relief vessel Hesperus was sent to investigate. But due to violent storms, it couldn't reach the island until December 26th. As the ship approached, there was an eerie silence. No one came to greet them at the steep stone steps. No signals, no movement at all. The captain, James Harvey, shouted, whistled, even fired a flare into the air. Nothing but the sound of the wind and waves. Something was terribly wrong. When the relief crew finally made their way up to the lighthouse, the scene inside sent a chill down their spines. A meal sat on the table, uneaten. A single chair was overturned, as if someone had jumped up in a hurry. 2 of the 3 oilskin coats were missing, suggesting 2 men had rushed outside. The clock on the wall had stopped. Even more disturbing were the entries in the logbook. Between December 12th and 14th, one of the keepers described a storm of unprecedented fury, writing that the men were praying for their lives. The strange part: ships in the area reported relatively calm weather during those days. The final entry, dated December 15th, read, "Storm ended. Sea.com. God is over all." Outside, investigators found significant damage near the western landing platform. The official theory, proposed by Superintendent Robert Muirhead, was that a massive rogue wave must have crashed over the cliffs, sweeping all 3 men into the sea. But this theory has holes. Why would one man be outside in only his shirt sleeves without his boots? Why would all 3 experienced keepers leave the lighthouse at the same time? A serious breach of protocol, especially in hazardous weather. And could a wave really reach that high up the cliffs? Muirhead's official report concluded the cause of death was unknown. Under mysterious circumstances, this only fueled darker theories: a fight that ended in murder-suicide, an abduction by foreign spies, or even something supernatural: sea monsters or ghostly apparitions. What haunts investigators to this day is this: no bodies, no tools, not a single piece of clothing was ever found. In over 120 years, not one trace of Ducat, Marshall, or MacArthur has ever washed ashore. Their story has become a legend, inspiring poems, songs, and ghost stories. Some say that on stormy nights, you can still hear voices carried on the wind around the old, automated lighthouse. But maybe that's just the island, forever guarding its secrets. The fate of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers remains, and may always remain, unsolved.